Yo guys, what's going on? This is Yoki Man here, back with another episode of the Spurs Master League save here on PES 2021 update. And today we're going to take on Arsenal, Porto and Sheffield United. We've also added the version 2.5 from PES Universe, so I'm happy to be using that as well. Let's get into the first game, the North London derby. We're going to pick the team for it, and hopefully we can kick this one off with a victory against our arch rivals. I also forgot to tell you how long Harry Kane's out for, and he is out for 5 days. Devastated. Absolutely devastated. This is the squad we're going to go with today, though. We're going to try Son up top. I would have gone with Dybala up top. Do you know, actually, no, we're not going to do Son up top. We're going to do Bodu up top. He deserves it. He's our backup striker. We're going to play him up top. We'll put Sonny on the bench just in case. And this is the team we're going to rock with. This is a massive game. We've got a 2-0 lead against Porto, so I'm okay with rotating the squad a little bit. We've still got players to come in for the Porto game, like Gedson, Doku, Skip, Dumfries. So let's go with this squad for today's game. Well, I'm not going to lie, guys. I always get just that little bit nervous when this one comes around. But this time, it's the home fixture and a real opportunity for us to assert some dominance in the league and get a little bit of an advantage over Arsenal in terms of league position. They're breathing down our necks. They will go above us if they win today. We are in fine form, but we've had several lapses. We've had several lapses throughout this Master League, and most of them have happened when we haven't had Harry Kane. And there is one thing for sure, we don't have Harry Kane, but we've managed to maintain 81 team spirit, which is decent. So let's see how we can do. Inform Lucas Moura on the team as well. I'm excited. Let's see what we can do. Well, Arsenal getting in behind the back line here early doors. He's going to try and swing that one across, but luckily we'll get to it. It's a terrible clearance. Oh, and there we go. Oh, it's off their own player. They'll fire off another shot as well, and we get a block in. Well, a deflection so far is saving us, and it's off their own man. Oh, Gareth Bale's done dreadfully there. They have opened up very early doors here of Arsenal, and they're causing me problems. And I don't quite know yet how to deal with it. Oh, I might have dealt with it fantastically, though, as we played in Lucas Moura. What can he do? He's strong enough, Lucas Moura! Oh, he doesn't manage to score it. And that seemed, to me, as if that wasn't an assisted shot. We're going to go and double-check that. But that was the orange bar that popped up, which means the shot wasn't assisted. Let's check. Okay, the shot type was on manual. I'm going to go back to basic. Is that what I normally have it on? A control setting that allows you more freedom when shooting than basic, manual, basic. We're going to go to advanced. I don't know what I had before, but we definitely didn't have manual. I don't think I'm ready for that, so we're going to go to advanced. Maybe that's what we had before. Sometimes when you do the PES Universe update, it does kind of delete those settings. Like, you don't lose the Master League or anything, but it does. You have to redo your settings again, and I kind of just forgot a little bit. And Gareth Bale, Badu wasn't lively to it. Great play from Bale. He was alert, but fortunately for us, Badu wasn't. He is alert now, though, and he does take a great touch. And now we'll fire it, and I have no idea what that shot was. I think we're going to go back to basic. Something flashed up on the goal. Something flashed up on the goal. I mean, it wasn't terrible, but something flashed up on the goal. So let's just go back to basic for now. Manual shooting is somewhere where I wouldn't mind going at some stage. But I don't know what you guys think, but maybe manual passing makes more sense to learn that before we go to manual shooting. But yeah, we're going to go back to basic because I don't know what that was. Well, we've managed to have a little bit of a mini spell of possession here. I'm going to try and find Serge. He's knocked off the ball. And when we've had possession, it's not been great. I'm going to be honest with you. Not in terms of going forward. We've knocked it about at the back fairly decently. In terms of going forward, it's been pretty damn awful. We get a little bit lucky there. We need to kind of up our game. We are best on the counter-attack. So these positions are where we want to be. Oh, if he'd have found Bergwijn there, that would have been great. But again, it's more of Arsenal. They're definitely winning the war of the possession at the moment. And I think that's going to continue as this game goes on. Straight to Reguilon, though. Oh, and then Dembele, he's got to get to it. He will get to it. Now Lucas Moura. And Moura's going to be given some freedom, maybe. He is going to be given some freedom. Some freedom to turn as well. Ah, he can't find Bergwijn, though. Oh, Gareth Bale's going to find Lucas Moura here now. Oh, it should have been 1-0. You'd have thought with Lucas Moura's form as well, when he was arching for the shot, that it was going to be 1-0. Unfortunately for us, it's not. Now, shooting is back to what it was before, but it's a great save. Oh, Bale's done well there to find Ndombele. And Ndombele's done very well there to find Bodu. Straight at the goalkeeper, though. It was a hard shot to take on because he was in his stride. Just a little bit unlucky for us there in the end. We've played well, though. I think we've probably had the better chances. Well, there we go. 0-0 at half-time, and a little bit of a stale game. I think there's been plenty of chances, to be fair. Just not any great chances of note from either side. Everton up top for them yet to get into the game. And we haven't really been able to get into our stride when it comes to our shooting boots either. Well, a darting run now from Kolasinac. What can he do? He's going to feed that one across. Willock turns, shoots! And it is wide from the youngster. We're getting a bit lucky at the start of this half. It is all Arsenal. Regular now, finding Bergwijn. Bergwijn's going to lift that one up towards Lucas Moura, who did win it, but he couldn't find Bodu. And we're back on the defensive again now. And this has been the case for the majority of this game, as Pepe managing to find his way forward. And that's well closed down in the end from us. Bergwijn loses the ball. Not the position you want him in. What a finish from Pepe. And we genuinely look like we're going to lose this. The team look all out of sorts. This is, again, some of the worst football we've played. And it is without Harry Kane on the pitch, as per usual. Well, we're going to make a double sub. Bergwijn's not been in this game at all. And when he has, he just gave the ball away with that clearance dreadfully. Lucas Moura had some opportunities early doors, but we're going to bring on Dybala now and see what he can do, what we can conjure up more than anything, because whatever we're doing right now is not working for us. Son, he's tackled instantly. The pressure that they're imposing on us has just been too much, and we haven't won the ball anywhere near enough in that position. Dybala now will find Son. What can Son do? He'll play it back to Reguilon. Reguilon now is going to try and fire a ball across, and Dybala is in there, but he's never going to get his head to that. But we do recoup the ball again. Reguilon now finds Son there very well. We'll lift this one up, and Bodu gets there, but it's a terrible header, but a little bit better. We've kind of sparked into life a bit now. Bodu now. He's going to look for Dybala. Oh, it's terrible play from us in this one. We've only got ourselves to blame, really. I can't blame anyone else, as Aubameyang goes in, and I thought that was going to be 2. I thought that was going to be 2, and a woeful Tottenham, definitely not on song today. It should have been 2. We got lucky there with Aubameyang's effort. Oh, and they're doing so well here. Footwork down that wing. What are we doing? We just can't close him out, and they deserve a goal from that, if we're being honest. But we've got lucky, and we're going to break away with it. We're not going to break away with it if Bodu gives the ball away like that again. And every single time we've broken away, we've given the ball away. And there is only one reason why we're doing so badly in this game, and it is our performance and our clearances, such as that one right there. And it's been absolutely awful to watch. It's been awful to play. And now for the first time, Sonny is through, and Bodu's decided he's not going to run. We got Reguilon now. He's going to try and whip that one across, and it'll make it to absolutely no one. And time is ticking down, and it looks like we're set for a massive defeat here at home as well against Arsenal. Well, Arsenal again, firing off a shot, and he hits it off the bar, and Pepe will follow it up. And what a fantastic save. Honestly, it could have been 3 or 4 to Arsenal in this one. It really could have been. It's devastating to say, but they've absolutely battered us. Well, we're lucky to still be alive in this one. We really are. And it would not surprise me if they manage to get anything from this corner. They're going to take their sweet time to take it as well. And luckily, the goalkeeper goes up for that one. And Dybala will end up winning the ball afterwards. And what can we do now in this situation? That's the issue, is what can we do now? Dybala's got a few options. There's not many, though. Bodu really the only one. And we will get a free kick now, which I don't know how to take, might I add, in a very dangerous position. But again, I don't know how to take him. Bodu's limping, which is a really bad sign. Right, well, we're going to go for one of these. I've not scored one yet, so we'll see what happens. Oh my God, we've scored one! Yes, boys! We finally scored a free kick, and it's Gareth Bale in the North London derby. You couldn't write it. I was stunned with silence. I had no idea that that was going to happen. We are terrible at those. I was absolutely stunned with silence. You know, I thought what we'll do is we'll hit it with medium power, and I'll try and curl it. And it's gone in. It's gone in. It's hit the bar and gone in. And we are going to pick up the point against Arsenal. And I'm going to rewatch this free kick several times over. Gareth Bale, wearing the captain's armband today, has done exactly what you expect from the captain. And that's get us right back in it. Well, it could have been 4 or 5 for Arsenal in this one, but in the end, a very, very late free kick stuns them, and we will take points. Well, a point away from Arsenal, which will still keep us ahead of them in the league. And wow, what a match that was to score that free kick. Unbelievable. Right, so I've just about recovered after scoring that absolute worldy free kick. And we found out the news that now Bodo is out for a few days as well. So we've got Kane out for 2 more days and then Bodo for 4. So Kane will be back for the next game. Bodo won't be. But at least we'll have Kane back for Sheffield United. We have a 2-0 lead in this one against Porto. So feeling fairly confident. Dybala's going to play up top with Mora in behind him. Son on the left, Bale on the right. It's a strong squad, this, and it's a strong enough squad, I think, to get us through. Again, though, the team spirit is only 75. Well, we went out at this stage last time out, and Tottenham will want to avoid that this time. Difficult test is Porto, and I think the team awaiting us after this will be even more difficult. But Gareth Bale leading the line. He has been superb for us recently. And I can't do anything but applaud his performance in Arsenal. He really dragged us out of that with a result, with that great free kick towards the end. But we need something else again tonight. We need something special. I want a nice, tight defensive performance after that Arsenal one. Also want to see if we can get ourselves a couple of goals and make this one comfortable, and then maybe make some changes to bring on some of the youngsters that we've got on the bench. Well, Porto are starting strong here. Very, very strong. So we look to push him off the ball. Gareth Bale will be found. I'll pull that back with Bale, though. Well, try to pull it back with Bale. Unfortunately, I couldn't. Z. Louise jumps up with Dumfries there. And they're going to be on the attack now. And we're going to be cautious. Lo Celso. Davinson Sanchez gets there in the end, although the ball's nicked off of him. And he goes back and wins it back again. Willing Davinson Sanchez there. And we've got the move of Reguilon, who will try and find Lucas Moura. He's got options. It's not too many, though. Lo Celso now fires that into Lucas Moura. Nice one-touch stuff. We're going to give it to Dybala, who's going to play in. Lucas Moura, is he? Lucas Moura was offside, was he? Oh, no, that's a free kick to us. I don't know what happened to give us this free kick, but Gareth Bale. Gareth, can he do it again? Can he do it again? Can I do it again? Oh, hang on a minute. Is this a penalty? Oh, I think that's in then. If that's a foul, I think that's in. But it's going to be a free kick in. I don't know how dangerous this position is. It's going to be fairly dangerous, I think. I don't know how I lift this one up over the wall. We'll see. Oh, I've hit the wall. I've done a Yorkie special and I've hit the wall. Let's fire this wide to Son. Oh, and he'll test the goalkeeper, though. We'll change stuff up a little bit now, but they're going to have a free kick. They've earned in a very dangerous position. Oh, and it's just gone wide. Lucky for us. Mario Barrow trying to cause us some problems there. We'll try and find Son. He's got good footwork. Son, it'll take him past his man. Son to whip it in. Dybala. It's a terrible header. I don't know how I get better at headers. I've got to be honest with you. I need to figure it out, though. I don't know how to do a powerful header. All the headers I do are really light and soft like that. So I would love any tips on how to head the ball. Especially in an offensive. Like, defensively, I'm fine. But offensively, I can't head the ball to save me life. So any tips on that would be absolutely massively appreciated, guys. We are tight marking Z. Louise now because he's the man causing all the problems so far in this game. And I don't want him to cause any more. And the deflection nearly cost us there as Alex Telles takes the shot. Oh, Lo Celso losing it now. And this, I don't know what's going on with me today, but we can't keep any possession. I can't play any football, really. I've been absolutely god-awful in this session so far. And it's not gone well, although Giovanni Lo Celso now will have the ball in a dangerous position. I'll try and loft that one over. And they do manage to deal with it, but only just, I'd say, there in that situation. Only just managing to deal with it. They'll clear it now. They actually get it further than Son. I thought they was only going to get it as far as Son. Oh, but Lo Celso's now got the ball back. Bale's offside, didn't he? What are you doing offside there, Bale? And Lo Celso, make the right option, mate. Don't pass it to the man offside. Oh, they're making strides forward. Lucas Moura now. Oh, it's a beautiful ball to Lo Celso. Lo Celso's got to be happy with that, hasn't he? Lo Celso now. Oh, he's taking it. He took on the opportunity to try and play in Dybala. Wasn't great from him. Let's see what we can do here now, though, late in the game. And oh, we're going to still get the opportunity, though. G. Bale whips it. Oh, we can't get to it. And Pemba gets to it instead. Unlucky. Putting a bit of pressure on him now towards the back end of the half, but it was all Porto in the early stages, and again, struggling to find our feet in this one. We might go with another bit of a different tact in the second half as well. So we're going to try and play a little bit more aggressive this second half. And you know, kind of keep possession a little bit more. Try and make more runs happen, more movement happen, and we're already seeing that. Go on, Lo Celso, keep going. He stopped his run. I thought he was going to keep going. Unfortunately, he didn't. Oh, wow, Lo Celso. Oh, wow, Denzel Dumfries. It wouldn't have been his first goal either, would it? But now we've got to be cautious, and that's absolutely fine because Skip dropping in there. Oh, wowzer. Oh, Reguilon, what are you doing? What are you doing, Reguilon? He ran right past him instead of making the defensive tackle. And as we've swapped to play a little bit more aggressively, we're 1-0 down. And that is 1 goal back for Porto now. And are we chucking this away? Look at this. It's a beautiful pass from Z. Louise. You can't deny it, but what is... Oh, Reguilon just runs right past him. Only one player to blame in that one. It's Reguilon. He's got to get there. I don't know what he was thinking. I don't know what his mindset was. And Dumfries now is going to, luckily, win us a throw-in. We need to get our act together in this match now. We really do. We played dreadfully against Arsenal, and it's carried over. It's carried over, and there's one thing missing. Harry Kane. And I know I say it a lot, that how much we miss him and how much we need him in the team. But we really do, because the way this team is performing right now is absolutely shocking. We've got a little bit of movement there with Mora. He's going to play it back, though, to Skip. Sometimes you just don't have the man on, do you? Denzel Dumfries now. We'll play that down the line for G. Bale. What can G. Bale do? Oh, he's good, isn't he? G. Bale. Dybala. Oh, straight at the keeper again. Dybala. Oh, he's put it wide. Dybala puts it wide, and that was the moment. This is great play from us here. Great play from Gareth Bale. He's difficult for them to deal with. Oh, 2 bites at the cherry. Couldn't put it in. Celso doing really well there, and he's going to find Gareth Bale again. Oh, this is great from Gareth Bale, surely. Gareth Bale. Oh, he stabs at it and nearly just squeezes it past the goalkeeper. I'll land back at Skip's feet. Son will recover this now. And what can we do from this position? Well, what we can do is we can play a dreadful ball, Son. That's what you can do, buddy. You can play an absolutely god-awful ball. Kimpembe will get to that, though. He gets a little bit lucky. I spot Giovanni Lo Celso again, just really offering himself up. Gareth Bale now again. Dangerous position for Gareth Bale. Oh, it's just wide. It's just wide, and we're looking for that goal. I don't want to leave it to chance. I don't want to batten down the hatches and leave it to chance. We're looking for another goal so that, you know, the game is done and dusted. The tie is settled. And unlucky for Gareth Bale again there. He's causing a lot of problems. Well, just a one change at the moment for us. Gedson on, Lucas Moura off. And I'm dropping Gedson into centre mid. So we're going to be playing with 3 centre mids, 1 DM. Gedson will play more advanced, though, in that central midfield position. Oh, Reguilon's messed up again there. And that's wide, luckily for us. Reguilon is really having a poor game. Poor day at the office defensively. Look at him again. He lets his man get past him. Dreadful. Well, that's awful from Davinson Sanchez. And they're pressing our wing backs now. We need to be more cautious. We really do, because we could throw this one away. We could actually throw this one away. Now, it's going to be a corner to Porto. Let's see what they can do. They're going to lift this ball in, and you know they're going to lift it in aggressively. That's how they've played the entire game. Dybala now will collect this ball. What can he do? Dybala asking the question of, will someone make a run for me? And someone did, and he couldn't find it through. If he had have found that ball, we would have scored. And now Porto are really putting on the pressure as Davinson Sanchez, I think, manages to put him off. Son asks for some movement. He doesn't get it. Gedson does do well there in the end, though, doesn't he? Oh, and Dybala's lost it. How's he lost it there? I don't know. But we will recoup it, and we'll get lucky in that. Gedson now. Trying to find Dybala. Dybala does very well to find Son. What can Son do in this position? He's dangerous if he can thread the ball through, and he can't. And again, we're struggling. Oh, this is nice, though. Reguilon for the first time. Will he pull it back? He won't pull it back. He just can't get past his man. And now he's left us wide open at the back. Oh, that's a beautiful header. That is a fantastic header. And they're going to score. And wide open game. And we're throwing away another Champions League lead. And this time it's to Porto. And it's with the worst defending I have seen from this team. And they need to take a good hard look in the mirror here, as we'll be going to extra time if we can't score. This is disgraceful. Well, one long ball forward, and it appears we can be completely outdone. And they are really going for this game now. They're playing extremely aggressively, extremely advanced, and we're making passes like that. While they're playing in that manner, we're making passes like that. It has been a joke from the word go from this team today, and it doesn't seem to be stopping us. Sonny now makes a pass like that. And I'm just, you know, I'm absolutely bemused as Gareth Bale will go in here, though, and surely tie the game off, and he does. And again, when we've needed him, it is Gareth Bale. But I can't take anything away from this game with joy because we've been god-awful. And that man again has digged us out of the hole. He must have the biggest shovel in Tottenham because he has digged us out of this hole again here in Portugal. And it's actually a nice pass, to be fair, from Dybala to find him. And he's clean through, and you knew he was going to finish. But wow, this game has been stressful. Oh, well in Kimpembe. How massive will that be at the end of the game? And apparently there's nothing wrong with that. You can do that all day long if you want. Absolutely fine. We're in the dying moments. Davinson, goalkeeper, come for it. And this should be game, set, and match. This should be game, set, and match. And Tottenham going through to the next round. But guess what? Once again, we made life extremely difficult for ourselves. But there you go. A 2-1 victory. Well, 2-1 defeat in reality. Terrible play from us. And thank you, Gareth Bale. Thank you so much, Gareth Bale. Well, we got a bit lucky there, didn't we, guys? That was really a stroke of luck. And I'm interested to see who we get in the next round. I want to find that out first before we take on Sheffield United. But God, that game was difficult. That was such a tough game. I need to remember where the schedule is as well. That was such a tough game. I didn't enjoy it at all. They just go, oh, wow. Real Madrid. Real Madrid in the quarterfinal of the Champions League. And, oh, damn. We should have Harry Kane back and fit for it, but we've got Wolves sandwiched in between that and Chelsea and then Man United. So, I mean, it doesn't ease off in terms of games as we wind down towards the back end of the season. So, a nice win would be needed in this because theoretically we've lost and drawn. You know, we drew against Arsenal and lost to Porto, so let's get a better result against Sheffield United. This will be the squad for the Sheffield United game, the third and final game of this episode. They've got an alright team. Interestingly, they've got a lad called Finlay up top. I've not heard of him before. Let's see what he can do. They've also got Zikovic on the bench, Oliver McBurney on the bench as well, Lundstrom, O'Connell on the bench. So they've got some decent players. And let's be honest, with the way we're playing, I definitely can see us slipping up in this game. We're going to bring Doku in for it, Sessegnon in for it, Gedson in for it, Skip will remain in the team. But the key thing is it doesn't really matter how many changes we make because Harry Kane is back in the squad. So hopefully this will be a very good result for us. Difficult test this here at Bramall Lane for us. Difficult test when we're out of form. But the big news and the best news for us is that Harry Kane is back on the pitch. Bodu on the bench, so we get both our players back. And God, have we missed him. 3 games, is it? Or 2 games, out for the Arsenal game and for the Porto game. And we managed to scrape by with serviceable results, you know. Managing to get that goal against Porto to take us through comfortably to play against Real Madrid, and also managing to get that late goal from Gareth Bale. So he has carried the team a little bit, which is what you'd expect from one of your stars, is to carry the team a little bit. But I'm instantly in the mindset that we should play a lot better in this one now that we have Harry Kane back in the team, and I'm excited to see how we get on in this one. It always feels so much easier when he's in the squad to play the games. It really does. It's really hard to explain. If you don't play PES, then you just won't understand. If you do play PES, then obviously you'll get it. Like when you have your star in the squad, your team just play Miles Bear. Sessegnon! I thought, why not? He's shaped up for the shot. Then you just play a million times better. And already, in the start of this game, the team feels a lot better. I'm in a bit of joy in this game already, I'm not going to lie. And Serge Aurier now is making that run. And I want to play that in as quickly as possible towards Harry Kane's direction because I know we can score from crosses now because we've done it. It's a terrible ball to Sessegnon because we've actually managed to achieve it for once. So it'd be nice to do it a little bit more, wouldn't it? Be nice to do it a lot more, to be honest with you. Doku scoring that great goal in the last episode as well. If you didn't watch it, go back and watch it. It was a good episode. Oh, Sessegnon getting himself involved a lot here early doors. Maybe he should have played that across to Harry Kane. But he was well up for this game. That's why I played him. It did... I was contemplating Son or not, but he was so up for the game, I thought, let's give him the game time. And he started very brightly, as Sess. Well, Harry Kane whipping these in is really not what you want, is it? That's the problem. Doku's never going to get to that. Never going to get to that, unfortunately for him. Reguilon now. Turns, stops the ball dead. Lucas Moura now. What can he do? He can be dangerous on the ball. Let's remember that. Lucas Moura causes problems for a lot of sides. And he is going to be able to whip it in. And it is towards Sessegnon for 1-0. For 1-0. And a fantastic goal. And a nicely whipped in ball towards Sess. And he gets himself a goal. And I said he was well up for it. And he's proven it. Lucas Moura now. Doku. Oh, he's got that run of Serge Aurier, hasn't he? We're going to whip that one in. We're going to whip it in aggressively. It did find Harry Kane, who doesn't manage to do anything with it, but Lucas Moura nearly did. And in the form he's in, you would have imagined he was going to bag a goal there, but honestly, I'm thoroughly enjoying the way we're playing in this one, and it's got to be because of Harry Kane. We need to find another superstar like Harry Kane that can bring to the team what he does in that same capacity. Bale does a fairly good job, but not as well as Harry Kane does. Well, Sheffield United now coming forward. One of the first opportunities they've really had going forward. And Oliver Skipp's going to do brilliantly to dispossess his man. It's a terrible pass in the end. I rushed it. And you can't rush stuff on PES. And he gives away a free kick in the end. But he's getting all over this centre mid. He's absolutely all over the pitch. And I love it. Well, dominant Spurs performance so far. But still only 1-0. Sheffield United are going to do their best. And look again. Oliver Skipp winning the ball back. Who'd have thought it, right? Who'd have thought it? And he's going to whip that ball right across to safety. And that's so well played. And now we'll find Doku, who's having a very good game himself, to be fair. He's playing very well in this one. Sergi Boy finds him in the end in a decent position. He's just nice to use on the ball more than anything. A little bit like Gedson is. Gedson's really smooth on the ball. Oh, I thought we were going to find Sessi there. Gedson's really smooth on the ball, and Doku has that exact same feel. Reguilon now trying to play that up towards Doku. Just couldn't find him though. But Gedson will get to it. But it'll be half-time and 1-0 Tottenham, and it does surprise me that it's not more than that. We are on fire in this one, and hopefully we'll be able to get a second and maybe rest some of the bigger players. Well, no matter how dominant we've been, Sheffield United will want to get back into this, and it's still a slender lead. It only takes one for them to be right back into this game, so we need to be cautious. We still need to play very smartly, as Oliver Skipp does fantastically to win that back. And Harry Kane does make the pass in the end to Lucas Moura. He's going to be pushed and shoved all over the shop. No foul. And that's frustrating. Well, Sheffield United now piling forward. What a shot that was. Oh, we've got to remember it's only 1-0. We need to pick up the pace in this second half, really. We really do. We were caught out of position there. Oliver Skipp made the wrong run. And we got a bit lucky. He's going to try and find Harry Kane. He's going to move that on to Lucas Moura, surely, for number 2. Oh, my God. What a save again. Have they got Dean Henderson in there? I think they do, actually. Because we didn't have the update squads, and wow, is he stopping us from getting in front by more. What a save there. What a save. Harry Kane's going to whip this one in. Let's see what we can do with it. It's not bad. Skips up to meet it. No, he's not. Gedson, though, is. Reguilon. Serge Aurier now. Let's play that wide. Doku. Harry Kane. Oh, lovely touch and turn. Harry Kane will lift it for Doku. Oh, wow. If he'd just put it either side, it would have been 2-0 Tottenham. And let's keep applying this pressure. Doku's having a great game. I've got to be honest, I'm excited to see his future here at Tottenham because he looks like he could be something special for us. Gedson now, plays that one forward. Finds Lucas Moura, who finds Harry Kane, who finds Doku. Doku, what can he do? He can put it wide. He needed to play it across to Harry Kane and was a little bit selfish there with that one. Double sub for us now. Lucas Moura coming off for Bodu, giving some game time after the injury. And then Dembele on for Skipp, because Skipp is a little bit tired with him playing the game midweek as well. They've done well here. Sheffield United! Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. I mean, I don't know what you do to counteract that. Zitkovic has been on the pitch for all of 5 seconds. And he's just scored an absolute screamer. I don't know what to say. There was nothing we could do about that, really. It's an unbelievable finish from him. We should be miles ahead. And Skriniar's too far forward for me, but wow. No words. And the opposition can score those kind of goals. There's not much you can do about it, to be honest with you. They're just going to go in. They really are. Gedson now. We're going to have to find a way to get the goal because that's all we're missing at the moment. Oh, Bodu now. He wanted Doku. Doku! Oh, God, he's just put it wide. I don't know how we haven't got another goal. I really don't. We got the one and we just can't seem to break them down after that. They're playing so well and clever because every time we come forward, we're threatening. But we ain't threatening enough to score. And he puts it wide. Doku now. He's got runners. He wants Sessegnon. He won't find Sessegnon. Oh, Bodu's managed to win it back though, has he? He has. And now he wants runners. What can Bodu do? He needs to keep hold of it. He's done really well. Oh, it's not a great... Oh, did it land at Harry Kane? No, it doesn't. We're going to win it back though. Doku. For Sess. Sess is clattered. Couldn't do anything. Couldn't get it out of his feet. And here we go. Here we go. Now we've got to contend with this. And Davinson Sanchez doesn't cut him off. It'll be offside, though. On the turn, he finds Doku. He will pull it back. And he'll lift it in to Sessegnon for the goal. Oh, it won't be a goal. And again, Henderson thwarts our efforts. And it is a 1-1 draw. An absolute superb goal from Sheffield United. But Tottenham Hotspur here today really only have themselves to blame. We're going to look at how many opportunities we've had here, and I can guarantee it's above 12. Well, there you go. 15 shots, 10 on target. They had 1 shot on target, and we come away with a draw. Our inability to finish was a problem. It really was a problem. And 8 saves made. Henderson was brilliant. And yeah, just frustrating that we've come away with a draw. But what a beautiful goal from them and Zivkovic. Well, sadly, our efforts to keep ourselves above Arsenal and in the title race are now definitely done and dusted. We may still finish above Arsenal, which is great. But 4th place now is hugely important. With Wolves coming up in the league as well, sandwiched in between Real Madrid. We've got a really tense backstretch. We might not even get Champions League football this season. And our biggest issue is results like that one. And this entire episode, really. But we were on fire against Sheffield United, but we just couldn't find the back of the net. Well, that's going to be it for this episode, guys. And in the next one, we have a massive episode because we're going to play Real Madrid twice. And sandwiched in between that, we're going to play 5th in the league right behind us, Wolverhampton Wanderers. And I'm nervous. I am very, very nervous. I don't know how this is going to go. We're coming to like the end stretch of the season, the most important part of the season. So we'll see how we get on. But yeah, this should be interesting. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you're new around here, please hit subscribe. We are growing nicely and I love it. Thank you all for the support. As per usual, guys, a bit of a mixed bag of an episode. Really should have dominated that last game. We should have scored more goals, frustratingly, and they just scored an absolute screamer. But we are ever improving, and we need to push to make sure we get Champions League football again next season as we keep improving this squad.